How's it going, everybody? So real quick, I'm going to show you how to stop the defuse on CS2 Ancient for the B bomb site. So starting off, I'm going to show you a few different lineups you can use the Molotov, and then show a little bit of how to spam these positions as well through the walls. So starting off, generally whenever you want to find a good Postplant Molotov, you want to make sure it's safe. So while standing here in this corner may be tempting, and it's very easy, you can just left click a molly right at this plant here. Unfortunately, you're super exposed, right? That's definitely going to stop the plant, but hey, if they fake or they don't get on it, they can very easily clear you out of that position. So I don't recommend standing here to do it. You're going to want to go to more of a safe area over here. So what I like to do is I'll go all the way to this edge right here, and you can just kind of hold for if they're going to peek you. The second you hear the tap, you just left click at this little dark spot right here. And that's going to do pretty much the exact same thing. It's going to land here and should fully spread to cover all of this position where the default plan is. And if you have an HE as well, you could go into this corner right here, and you can just left click at the very corner of this, whatever this is, this little statue here, and the volley is going to pop straight down onto that position. You can also pair that up with a grenade right after, do about 30 to 40 damage, and boom, just like that, you've absolutely obliterated this guy off the plant spot. The reason I really like this corner is it's super easy and quick to get into. You're pretty safe from any sort of peek from banana, and it's very easy to hold while you're here. And you can also very easily spam this position. When you're here, you can just aim right at this little black line here. And that is the perfect lineup to spam the dead center of the default pillar, right? Obviously, he's a little bit off to the left, but as you're spamming it, I caught a headshot there. And you can just sort of, after you throw this, so say someone's on the bomb, you can just throw the molly, throw the nade, and then start spamming a few different spots along the wall and seeing if you can add a little bit of damage to kill them even quicker. So I really like this position because there's a lot of damage you can deal very, very quickly to the man that is defusing. Another super common spot to be stuck in a 1v1 or 1v2 situation is here in cave. And believe it or not, it is very, very, very easy to post-plant molly this. All you have to do is just do a run throw at this wall right here, and it's going to fully engulf this entire default plant position. You can also do a little step with an HE from here, and that's going to do a pretty solid amount of damage as well. In that situation, it did right at 47. Huge amount of damage. They'll probably die in that Molotov. Now, if they don't, or if, they've waited out, they got burned off that position and they go back to tap again, it's really easy to spam this position. A lot of people don't realize you can actually see the default pillar through this little window here. And it's so easy to use it as a reference. So you can also use this lantern. That's generally about kind of head level right around here. So if you're standing, towards this entrance, it's really easy to look and be like, oh, okay, well, if I plan a default, I just need to aim down here like this. So if you're not getting immediate hits, you can kind of micro adjust and just start waiting until you're hearing those impacts. And it's super easy to spam people down and just kind of keep, if you're not hearing impacts, start aiming a little bit right and just work your way around. It's pretty easy to end up finding this guy eventually. So I definitely recommend doing that whenever you're in that 1v1 and you think they're sticking the defuse. So yeah, I hope all this utility helps you to stop the defuse on CS2 Ancient, maybe gets you a few extra round wins in those clutch situations. If you have any suggestions for me for future videos, please let me know down in the comments below.